Alright, y'all, we back with another episode of CHiLLiN WiT, Myke the Comedian, episode 128. I know it's been a minute since we've been around, but we back again. You know what I'm saying? They had to get shit together, but want to let y'all know who we got in the building today. You know I'm known for having the dopest guests and the hottest artists, so without further ado, I want to let y'all know who we got in the building tonight. First off, we got my man Damon Detroit, world famous. Okay, she from Detroit.
What's going on? How y'all doing tonight?
My man's in the building. We out here smoking and chilling. And also, I've been knowing this cat for a minute. Me and this nigga went to high school or middle school. I can't remember which one. Yeah. But we've been knowing each other for a while. I want to let y'all know we got the man, the one, the only DjGp in the house.
Whoa.
Yeah. Now was it middle school or was it high school?
I won't say middle school.
Was it middle school? Okay. Webster?
No.
Millwood?
Uh-oh.
No.
Uh-oh. He don't even know. He done forgot.
I'd have been a lot of schools.
It was Millwood.
It was Millwood.
It was Millwood. But I didn't go to Millwood.
Where you go?
I was at Millwood.
You was at Millwood.
Hanging out with the characters up there.
Oh,
shit.
I was finna keep it, bro.
Oh, my bad. Because I moved that so we can get caught. I ain't know if that might be catch us.
Oh, yeah. You did. Fucked up my live, nigga.
No, my bad, man.
It's all good. You got that one on still.
My bad, brother. My bad.
But, let's go around the room and let's do a little intro real quick. D, tell us about yourself, what you got going on. Let the folks know who you are, where they can find you and all that.
Shit, like you said, I'm here in Oklahoma City, comedian. I've been doing shows pre-COVID. You know, we was doing things all across Oklahoma City, making stuff happen. Right now, man, I've just been writing. But I'm still here in the Oklahoma City area, trying to make shit pop, make everything pop for myself.
Okay.
Trying to work on different things and get myself on the internet. You know what I mean? Get my media presence more active and more out there. So y'all can definitely follow me at Damon Detroit on Facebook and then comedian Damon Detroit on IG.
Okay. And another question I wanted to rap with you about. What's it like growing up or coming up in the comedy game in OKC? Like, have you had is it what you think it was, or is it different, or
it's, man,
what's your opinion?
Honestly, it's funny. I really didn't know what to expect because I didn't even come into comedy like okay, you know, y'all listen to rap music. Y'all know how Benny Siegel used to be like, I wasn't even looking for a deal. Right. And ended up getting on. Like, I really wasn't even checking. I wasn't even looking for comedy. And it came to me. Like, honestly, go ahead.
Did you do comedy? Did you start comedy here in Oklahoma? Or
yeah, I started,
you can do it in
like,
Detroit?
Nah, like, not stand-up comedy. Like, my mama will tell you, like, we talking about mamas earlier. Like, my mama will tell you, I've always been silly. I'm not gonna...
Don't start. Don't start your shit. Don't start.
Wait. I ain't gonna do that. I'm gonna leave that alone. I'm gonna leave that alone.
You know what?
Nah, man. We moving on. Okay. So, like, I've always been silly. I've always been funny, but I have not done stand-up until I got to Oklahoma. Okay. And honestly, I started doing comedy off jumping into some shit. Honestly, just... It was a competition that they was doing at ICE Event Center.
This is the first time you went on stage?
First time I went on stage. Shout out to Mark Fleming. You know what I'm saying? He did a competition. He did a competition at ICE. And at the time, I was just, you know, Facebook funny. Like, I get on Facebook and post shit and, you know what I'm saying, say different shit. And he posted that competition. And somebody was like, Damon Detroit, you should get in that. And I was like, I don't know. But then I asked a couple of my friends, my folks who really fuck with me, you know what I'm saying, who I rock with. I asked them and they like, yeah, nah, you should get in it. And so once they was like, yeah, you should get in it, enough people was like, get in it. Man, listen, scared money don't make no money. I paid $25 entry fee. I got second place.
Damn.
I got second place. I lost to once again, shout out to Mako. I lost to Mako.
If anybody to lose to.
Exactly. If you know Oklahoma comedy scene, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And then ever since then, I was riding my wave. You know what I'm saying? I was on it. I'm doing comedy now. And I remember, you know what I'm saying, starting off at...
Now, what year was that, the first time? Can you remember that far back, or is it too much?
Yeah, I can remember. Shit.
Too much. Too much.
That's like 2013, 14.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So that was a good time, you know, and I started doing it, and like I say, I just grew. Like, I remember I had to get my breathing right, because I used to get on stage and I used to just talk, run through all my jokes, and because I was nervous. I used to get faded before I went on stage. Like, I used to get drunk.
I mean, you know, everybody got their own little ritual before they, you know, do their thing.
Yeah.
I've noticed that I can't get too high before I go on, because if I get too high, I'll forget everything I wanted to fucking say, and I'll just start laughing and giggling and shit, and I'll choke.
Yeah.
It kind of happened at the Bellagio that we did.
Yeah.
I wanted to go longer, but then, like, I smoked way too much, and I started forgetting shit.
Right.
So I was like, fuck it.
See, and that was the thing about that Bellagio, and that's the thing about this whole COVID thing. Well,
there's a lot of y'all up there, right?
Yeah, it was
a few of us up there.
That's the last time y'all did.
That's the last time I performed on stage, and that's what made me realize. Like, I knew then when I agreed to do it, but like, I'm kind of rusty. I can't even front. I'm very rusty. I haven't been on stage. Yeah, it was good. It was good, but
wasn't it good at Kendall?
Kendall's was good. No, I missed the Kendall show because my daughter got sick. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And I had to go to Detroit.
Did you use the same material?
I did. I used some of the same shit, but some of that shit was dated. You know what I'm saying? So, and then comedy not like rap either. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you do rap, you can say the same lyrics and motherfuckers still feel that shit. Yeah. When you say the same jokes over and over again, motherfuckers like...
A lot of the jokes I say...
I heard that joke.
A lot of the jokes I say, I wrote that day. Or like the night before. I try not to reuse jokes. But sometimes I'll choke up and I'll go back to something that I remember. And I learned that... I learned something about rappers. You motherfuckers had me fooled for years. Right. Thinking that every freestyle that y'all did was a brand new freestyle that you thought of right that second. I was thinking niggas was like word magicians and shit, like every freestyle niggas was doing on Rap City the Basement or some shit they wrote down and some shit they thought of right then and there. It took a real rapper to be like, nah, niggas remember freestyles. Like, that's
go-to verses.
Like,
niggas have go-to lines. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers have lines that they go to. You'll hear in, just like Kanye, mayonnaise color whip, I call it miracle whip. You know what I'm saying? He said that in about 4, 5, 6 freestyles.
Oh, yeah. Really?
Yeah.
Like,
go back and listen.
Like, nigga, I was watching Rap City growing up thinking these niggas is like the coldest like rappers in the world.
Some
like, niggas was in there coming and they're just going bar for bar, like, and it took a real rapper to say, like, they probably remember this shit.
Yeah. Some of them, but not all of them.
Not everybody knew that shit, but like, I was just like, I didn't realize that, so I kind of started doing that too. And like, I'll ad-lib some shit, but then it'll tie into some shit I done already said.
And it's like, sometimes you, as a comedian, sometimes you do have to go for what you know works.
Yeah.
Sometimes you get in the bind, you get out there, and motherfuckers, them jokes don't be hitting, so you gotta pull out some of that old shit, but that's like last resort type shit. Like, if I gotta go to these jokes, fuck it, I will.
Right.
But, you know, like I said, when I did the show at the Bellagio, it was like, because I hadn't been on stage for so long, it was like, nigga, and I had been writing, like, I got shit that I've been writing, but I don't know if it's funny or not. And it's like, I want to use it, but I don't want to use it because the motherfucker paying me, but I don't know if it's going to hit. It's a toss-up, which is, it's kind of like that, period, but it's even worse now because of COVID and not being able to go to open mics and work shit out and just saying jokes, because you never know. Like, comedy's so finicky, bro. It's like one word can make your joke that much funnier.
It is.
You know what I'm saying?
Even told.
Yeah.
Like, the way you say it.
The way you say certain shit can make your joke that much funnier. So it take open mics. Like, it really takes practice. Like, if you can't practice, by yourself, cause nigga, of course I think the
I
shit
think it's
funny.
funny.
I wrote it.
So, we forgot about a whole other guest we got over here. GP, tell the world a little bit about you and where you coming from and what you got popping, because we just ignored you for like the past 10 minutes.
Oh man, it was a good introduction for my man's right there, man.
Thanks, man. I appreciate you. I want to thank y'all both for coming, man.
Yeah,
I know we've had this set up for a while now. But GP, how let you
GP, let me
Man,
know.
GP, man, I'm representing the city, man, Oklahoma. Finest, you know what I'm saying? DJ representing out here. No music, you know what I'm
Yes,
saying?
yes. I saw you had a little. You did a event recently. It was
Yeah.
over the weekend. How was that? What was that?
That was real dope. Just on some personal.
Okay.
Really, I would say the last big thing I did was the Cave.
Oh yeah, I've played there too.
Yeah.
Did you do that the black event, the black entrepreneurs thing? Was that what that was?
They just had the Cage. Basically, another big event. You know what I'm saying? The shootout.
Okay. Yeah. That's right.
Kind of big for them. It was a big turnout. That was kind of dope.
Okay.
Right now, we got the after hours going on.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw you
Yeah.
promoting that. So tell us about that.
Hey man, that's going on, man. Every Friday and Saturday, 1 to 4. I will be in the mix.
So it's going down tonight too?
Tonight too.
Where is this at?
It's on 16th and Rockwood.
Okay. Shit, I might.
1713.
1713.
13.
1713 North Rockwood.
North
Get your
Rockwood.
ass there.
Get your ass
Get
there.
your ass
There's gonna be some freaks.
It was there last night.
It was there last night.
We had a soft opening.
Okay.
Them fools lit. Bro.
What time it start again?
1 o'clock.
1 o'clock? Okay. I'm not sleep.
Mm-hmm.
I might have to pull up.
Uh-oh. Well, you sound old than a motherfucker. I sleep.
Yeah.
Ooh, we got this little, what you got in that cup there, big fella?
Ginger ale, nigga.
Ginger ale.
I got a day gig in the morning. I gotta go fucking slang at the Zon. So, you know.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I got a day job, so I have to work. But shit, if I'm up.
We all got one, man.
Man, we are, because you got to get the money. You got to get to the bread.
I switched it up a little bit. I'm working for the Amazon. I want to let the niggas know they're going to have to come out with motherfuckers. It's getting cold. I have to come out with some gray sweatpants so I can deliver with this printout. When I show up to this house, I'm like, I got this package.
Boy.
Oh, yeah, I got this box for you too, man.
Yeah.
Boy thought like a motherfucker. Look at it. Hot jobs, club promoter, Amazon driver.
Why you take 3 hours in one stop?
You be wearing them little ass shorts and shit.
Nah, man, I had to get mine. I had to get big shorts. I had to get big shorts. I had to get the big boy shorts. And when my meat hanging out, you jumping out the van, you know what I'm saying?
Good way. Yeah.
I be living in white neighborhoods. They already get shot for no reason. Like, oh my God, you see the pepper on that nigga.
So, bro, how long you been in the music game?
Man, I've been doing it 2 years, man.
2 years?
Yeah, I had actually went like to the penitentiary.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? Told myself, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna switch it up. I was thugging and slang and bang. I was like, I'm gonna get out, do this music thing. I was trying to do it first, but I couldn't do it. You know what I'm saying? I was too much, focused on everything else. I did find out you gotta focus on one thing. You know what I'm saying? We all want to do a lot. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like if you kind of like your job, you can't really do comedy with your job in a way.
You right?
You know what I'm saying? So I just had to like kind of figure out like how I gotta balance it. You know what I'm saying? So boom, I did that. I got out, boom, taught myself how to do that shit. Get on YouTube, folks, every day. You know what I'm saying? We got a motherfucking controller and let it do what it do. But in my mind, like, I had music, you know what I'm saying? I just needed music.
So, do you write your own music as well? Are you rapping too, or is it just DJing right now?
I'm just DJing, bro. I really want to get on the beats, really, you know what I'm saying? I don't really want to do the rapper thing just because it's just so, like, high demand. And I don't want to, let the people down.
Oh, so you just want to make beats?
Yeah.
You don't want.
Yeah,
I can dig that because I'm telling you, you throw a rock, everybody want to be a rapper.
Yeah.
Either a barber or a rapper or a tattoo artist. Like I know 5 of each.
Or a comedian.
You don't know a lot of comedians. Don't go there.
Nah.
Don't go there. I mean,
I do.
it ain't about, it's the niggas that say, like,
I'm a comedian.
Because I'm a comedian, I know more comedians, but before I was doing comedy, I ain't know no comedian.
Right, like
I know a bunch of motherfuckers,
you wasn't in the
but I know a bunch of motherfuckers that was rappers.
Right.
I know a bunch of motherfuckers that was barbers. I know a bunch of motherfuckers that, what else you say?
Tattoo artist.
Tattoo artists.
It's like
a bunch
it's
of them
niggas that's
motherfuckers.
like crack jokes and be. It's niggas that crack jokes and be funny like, oh yeah, I'm a comedian, but it's like
A
seldom.
lot of
niggas
Facebook funny ass dudes.
but seldom niggas that actually get on stage.
What is Facebook?
Yeah,
funny?
yeah.
Okay, listen. What we talking about? Like do it for the Vine. You
Shit
know
like
what I'm
that, like you cracking jokes in your stories. You ain't really
Facebook funny,
but
barbershop funny.
Well,
like
okay,
you're
what
funny
is
in those
Facebook
settings.
funny? Is that
You're
only-
funny in that setting. You're funny on Facebook.
Okay, so
Like
DC Young Fly came from that, and now look at him
But
now.
he's versatile. That's
Okay,
what he's more versatile. He's not just Facebook funny.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? That's the thing. Like again, like I said, before I was doing comedy, before I started doing stand-up comedy and getting paid for it,
Right.
nigga, I was Facebook funny. That's what when the motherfucker told me I should get in that competition, I said, nigga, I'm Facebook funny.
Was
I'm
you
not
getting paid for that, or was you just
hell no, like bruh,
just show
like
people you was funny?
what, the Facebook?
Yeah.
I was just doing that because that was me.
Okay.
Like that's just me. Like I'm
And then
just a
people
silly
took
motherfucker.
it
Yeah.
and like, oh man, you should woo woo. So you didn't really want to do that.
I wasn't like
So you really didn't want to
comedy
do that.
was nothing. I'm not gonna say it's
it wasn't
nothing that I
his idea.
didn't want to do, but it's
It wasn't
not
his
nothing
idea.
that I really just said I want to be a comedian.
So you don't
You know how
want to
motherfuckers be like,
then.
no, that's not you. Nah, that's not what I'm saying.
hearing then.
No, that's not what you're hearing. That's not what I'm saying. Let me say that. Let me say
Okay.
that. What I'm saying is, I got into comedy. It wasn't set in my mind about. I didn't grow up saying I'm gonna be a comedian. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But once I started doing comedy,
Okay.
it's like that's what I want to do.
So when you first saw your first stand up, who did you first see?
My very first stand up.
What guy? Let's see. What was called, Mike?
Shit, either Martin or Eddie. Martin or Eddie is the first one that I've ever seen. I can't remember which
Martin where?
one. Martin, who was his first stand-up? You So Crazy? His best one. Martin, You So
What he
Crazy
have
was
on?
so...
Hold on, Mike.
How old are you, bro? I'm 38. I'm 38, baby. Come on, man. I know
I'm 30. So what he have on?
Really? The black leather suit with the green and red on highlights on it.
Okay, listen. Okay, before
It was a peace sign. I was just gonna say it was a peace sign. That's all I was gonna say. It was a peace sign.
Come on, man.
That's all I was gonna say. It
Come
was a
on,
peace
man.
sign.
Come on, man. I ain't trying to do me, bro. I ain't trying to do
Okay,
me.
Mike. Oh, okay, Martin Lawrence was funny, but he wasn't stand up funny.
You don't think so?
What?
No,
Really?
No.
I like him in movies.
No.
Y'all, you don't like him to stand up either?
I'm not disagreeing with what
I
he said. I disagree with
whoa,
what he said.
whoa, wait.
Martin is stand-up funny.
No.
Martin is like
Martin Lawrence is
Martin
stand-up
was like,
funny.
I'm not-
Martin Lawrence
he's
is funny.
An entertainer funny.
You didn't like Run Till That?
No,
Really?
Run Till That was funny.
That's funny as hell. He's
You So Crazy was funny
it
as
was
hell.
funny. All that's funny. Yeah, it's funny.
He's fucking with the bank.
Martin was stand-up.
Outside of Martin, who is it?
Who was what?
The best comedian.
You didn't ask who was the
Richard
best.
Pryor.
He's my favorite to me.
Okay, you went with I just
You
want to
said
tell y'all.
you never asked me who
y'all
my
style.
best was. You said
Your
who's the
best was
first-
who your first
No,
was.
that's not. You said who was the
Who's the
first
first?
comedian that I ever saw.
But you
You
said
didn't
that.
say who was my best comedian. You
That's
didn't
who.
say-
That's when you
That's
saw
not
the
what you
guy. You
said.
was like, "This is
No,
who I
but
want."
that's a totally different question. Who was
Okay,
the
okay,
best
okay.
to me, and who's
That's
the
what
first
I
that I
was
saw?
when you
Yeah,
said
and
inspiration.
we gotta make that clear.
On you
So
being
the
a
best
comedian.
comedian,
'Cause we
my
talking about-
favorite comedian. Ugh. Ugh. Come
You
back
said
to
Richard
me.
Pryor. You already said it.
I can't
Pryor.
say Richard Pryor.
I'm going with Cat Williams.
Cat
I gotta
Williams
go
is
with
funny.
either Steve Harvey
Cat Williams is funny,
or Red Fox.
but
Cat Williams.
Cat Williams is funny as hell, and he's like super smart. I watched this movie he did
Put
called
everybody in the game, though.
2 Minutes of Fame or 15 Minutes of Fame with
Yeah, that little bullshit.
yeah, That was pretty good.
Red and Ludell, when
And,
they was driving across the
No,
country.
not that one. That's Hollywood.
That's his other shit. That's
But he
his
just
shit.
did a movie with this other comedian, Jay Farrell,
Yeah.
and it's called 15 Minutes of Fame.
He's Facebook funny.
Jay Farrell's pretty funny, y'all.
But he's like a Facebook funny.
He's
He
Jay
was Facebook funny in the
show, in the movie. But
That's
I would go pay. I would see him in stand up.
Yeah.
Jay Farrell.
But if you
He can do
impression.
impression.
Okay, if you want to like rip on some like lame niggas that's on stage, that I can do this all day because I feel like I'm funny than half the niggas that got Netflix specials right now.
Right.
But we're not gonna say motherfuckers walk around with t-shirts with no shirts on.
Including Myke Epps that just came out.
Myke Epps is dope.
Now that's who I feel is not stand-up funny.
You don't think Myke Epps stand up funny?
Myke Epps stand-ups is sloppy. He be forgetting shit.
You can tell.
Myke Epps,
You can tell.
Myke Epps
And
is,
you know he
you
do
can
what?
kinda
His
tell.
ad-libs
back
in
to
his old
movies.
shit.
Yeah.
You can.
He
I
fall
can
back to old shit
I
and
can
silly
you
shit.
can tell.
Myke Epps stand-up, his stand-ups be okay, but if you really pay attention, like I said, being a comedian and critiquing shit, I can see where Myke Epps fucks up. And Myke Epps fucks up. He fucks up a lot doing stand-up. But his movies and shit, his movies, like, he's not a stand-up comedian. He's not stand-up funny to me.
Right.
I laugh at some of his shit, but I'm not dying laughing
He's like
some of the other
he's like around the table with the boys, kind of funny. Like we're
talking about for how long is it? An hour? A whole hour, bro, of storytelling. Of jokes, bro. Of not double backing.
That's not Myke Epps.
Well, you can say the
That's
same
why I
thing
said
about
Cat Williams.
You can say the same thing about the 85 South kids because if you take out
Yeah.
30,
you can say the same thing about
if you take out time out. If you take out all the songs, that's like an hour worth of show. If you take out just singing, all them songs they be singing, that's an hour worth of show. You take out DC screaming, that's another 30 minutes worth of show. And then the rest of it is like maybe you probably got like 45 minutes of actual real jokes that ain't big ass titties. You know what I'm saying? Like
I feel like this.
Think about it.
I feel like Carlos and Chico was funny.
They are.
Carlos and Chico is comedians. Them niggas is funny.
Stand up.
Now DC.
Would you pay to see DC?
Nope.
Would you pay to see Chico by himself?
Yep.
Would you pay
Chico
to
is
see?
funny
Yep.
by himself.
I'd go see Chico and Carlos, but I wouldn't pay to see DC.
And Carlos is funny. They can't.
Would you pay to see Carlos?
I did pay to see both of them.
Both of them. Would you pay to see
DC?
DC?
With them outside.
Yeah, that's dope.
Yeah.
Would you pay to see DC?
I did.
You did?
Yeah. Because he stand up funny.
You think so?
Yeah.
I don't like it.
Because
That's
just
another one
because
I don't like.
he can act, bro. You got to think. This is why Martin was
I don't
good
like
on
his
stage
acting.
because they act.
Like I don't think I've ever seen him do
That's
stand
how
up.
they get
I've never
away
seen
with
DC just do stand up and not do some 85
Do
shot
some
shit.
silly ass,
Just do
goofy
some
shit.
stand up like
Mhm.
I wanted to see him hit the mic. You know, I want to see that. I've never seen him do that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I've seen the Wild 'N Out shit.
He
And
has
I've
that. He
seen,
has that, bro.
you know what I'm
He
saying?
has that.
But see, and that's what I say. Like, no disrespect to him because he getting their money and him and Myke Epps. You know what I'm saying? But you know, even me as a comedian, everything ain't for everybody. I'm not gonna hit everybody. Not gonna like everything that I say. Everybody not gonna laugh at all my jokes. But when you having conversations and you making descriptions on shit, like, yeah, you gotta point certain shit out. Like DC, Myke Epps, they not really stand up funny like that.
But I've heard the same thing people say like that about Corey Holcomb. I think Corey Holcomb was funny as shit. But I heard some niggas.
Corey Holcomb is just a dark ass comedian. Like, he has a dark ass sense of humor.
Yeah.
Like Corey Holcomb will say some fucked up shit, but that shit be funny than a motherfucker. Like
First thing out that nigga mouth, he be drunk.
But again, like you
Corey
said,
fucked up.
it's the way that you say shit. It's what
Corey
you
be
say
fucked up.
and the tone that you say shit in. That's why Corey Holcomb got the fame that he got. Like, he say that fucked up shit, but when you listen to it and
It's
you
funny as
think
hell.
about that shit, you be like,
That's fucked up, but it's funny as hell.
like, nigga.
What about your boy Chappelle?
I fuck with Dave. Dave is one of the reasons why. Dave is one of the people. Stand-up wise, Dave was one of the people that pushed me into doing it.
Right.
Watching Dave made me want to do it like.
Okay.
Dave made it look so easy.
Mm.
Cause he just seemed like he just dropped jokes, just like he just dropped jokes out of his mouth.
There and go.
And like
that shit just.
And like Dave is so I like his comfortability on stage. He be on stage and he just be chilling. And it's just like he just talking to you, even though it's 50,000 people.
Put out what 8 specials?
Damn
He
man.
put out a few. He definitely is getting that work.
Did it, you know what I'm saying?
Definitely
It's people
work.
like him, Jay Farrell, Richard Pryor, Eddie Griffin,
Cat Williams.
Cat Williams
Cat
too. He
Williams
make it
is-
look easy.
Exactly.
They make it look so easy, but then I done listen to like
But
how.
listen, but when you have a voice, bro, and then we can't forget Bernie Mac, but when you have a voice like that, you gotta think about what direction you wanna go with this, you know what I'm saying? Because comedy is comedy, but at the same time,
It's art.
you gotta see,
You have a platform, and you have to
It's
use
political.
that platform.
You see how they
to
did
do
Kevin
something.
Hart. They yanked him from some shit he said back
From
years ago.
Shit.
You know
How
what I'm
they did
saying?
Nick Cannon.
How they
shit.
did Nick Cannon the same way.
But
So
that's bogus. Like, I don't even like Nick Cannon, but that's bogus.
Dave
Hell
the
what
same
they did
way.
to him.
But
think
you gotta
he
be
stand up
creative.
Huh?
You think you stand up funny?
I've never seen a Nick Cannon stand up.
Yeah,
He got stand
He
up?
got like 3 or 4.
Nick does everything. Just
Nick
to throw
Cannon
it.
got stand up?
He got
No,
like-
I may have seen one.
He
That's,
got like 3 or 4
He got a song.
Nah.
That's some other shit.
I know he got music.
He got like 3 or 4 stand up specials.
He do everything.
Nah.
I think the
But
latest.
I'm not a Nick Cannon fan, but
Well,
that's some
yeah.
bullshit that they pulled off.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck what they say. What
Yeah.
you say about me, like, you know what I'm saying? That's some
But
bullshit.
that goes to let you know, shut up and do your job. You know what I'm
Shut up
saying?
and do your job.
Bernie got on that same shit when he got popping on it. And that's what, what's the other? Hughley. I don't like him.
D.L. Hughley?
Yeah.
He's like one of my favorite comedians.
He's
man.
nice, but I don't like him.
Really?
DL, see, yeah.
D.L. Hughley?
Yeah.
DL not a stand-up comedian.
Thank
He'll
you.
roast you.
Yeah, he'll roast
He
you.
can roast the
I
fuck out
feel
of
like
a
when he do
motherfucker.
shit like that, he
But
funny.
but DL
But the
not,
story of just
yeah.
an hour,
Damn, I think he funny as hell. Like the last special he put out, it had me in my draw.
that clear shit.
Clear. That
Yeah.
shit had me crying. Especially when he's talking about his wife.
Nah.
That shit
Ricky
had me.
Smiley funny as a
He
motherfucker.
funny. He funny.
Was you? Did he
I
have
like
ever
that.
understand? He's done
Hell,
stand up.
he
did
He's
that
stand
stand
up.
Ricky Smiley
He
got
did that one.
stand-up.
He did that one.
He funny.
I would pay to see Ricky Smiley do stand up. I would have loved to see Richard Pryor do his before he passed. But sorry, I'm gonna see him.
That would have been
He
amazing.
on some other shit too.
It was like I like Robin Williams.
Robin Williams.
He's funny as hell to me. I can understand his jokes. Like some people's jokes kind of go over my head, so I don't like listening to him. Like Ricky Gervais, some of his jokes go over my head, but then the ones that I do get, it's funny as hell. Like a lot of these people that have the Netflix specials, I watch everything that comes through there. So like that lesbian chick, Sam J.
Brown skin.
Yeah, Sam J.
Her shit was funny.
She's funny as
Her
hell.
shit was funny as hell. She was funny. I watched that shit.
You know what I'm saying? But then you know what? You got people like that, but then you got like this other cat that was on there, Jesselnick, and he all he talked about was like fucking dead babies and shit. And I'm like, people think this shit is funny. Like I'm like 10 times funny than this nigga. Why is he on fucking TV? But then Pete Davidson's pretty good. I think he's funny. People might not get Pete Davidson, but I like his kind of like off-brand.
What is
like,
the route though of
of
him
him.
doing that though?
doing what?
To getting on that stage.
On that Netflix shit? I don't know,
Or
nigga.
just to get on
Motherfuckers
that
be coming out
platform.
their
You
ass
know,
with
Pete
people.
Davidson is on
it's already
Saturday
shot.
Night
Yeah, he
Live.
was on Saturday Night
He's on
Live.
Saturday Night Live, but
But some
you
of the people
you
they
have
just
to
pull
have
out
a
their
presence.
ass.
A lot of folks, and that's why it's important right now in this time and age to have a social media presence, because that's where they find a lot of people at on Netflix and stuff like that. Is, you know what I'm saying? If you got 1 million followers,
Like
you know
Nick
what I'm
was
saying?
really
Shit, somebody
grabbing a
gonna
lot
see
of
it.
those internet people.
One of us from Oklahoma's gonna fucking do it. Either it's gonna be me,
Hey, man, rest in
Damon,
peace
or
to,
Mac, but one of us is gonna
It
fucking
was
pop.
the guy that was doing it that just passed. Rest in peace to Velly Vale.
Oh yeah.
R.I.P.
Velly
Vale. Yeah, he
Velly
was
Vale was doing
he
the
was
damn
gonna
thing.
do it.
Velly Vale was about to open a lot of doors. Low key, he did a lot for Oklahoma. He did some shit.
Man,
Rest in peace to
R.I.P.
Velly
I met him
Vale.
in Tulsa. That's why I started
He
DJing.
Yeah, he's a cool motherfucker.
they had this like big comedian thing in Tulsa. It's like a competition or whatever.
Yeah.
And you was if you was to win, you get like a trip.
I was in that. I was in it.
Belly pushed me to do it. He was like, you should do. He sent it to me. He was like, you need to do
New
this.
Jackson comedy. He was
Yeah. He put me on. He was like, you need to do this. He kept fucking with me about it too. And I feel bad because I kept blowing the nigga off like, yo, I can't fuck with it. But I wish I would have. But did they even do it this year?
I wish I would have. But did they even do it this year?
No, they ain't do it because it got canceled because of COVID.
Yeah,
it was supposed to happen in April. It was supposed to happen in April, so that shit ended up getting canceled. So
They didn't even do it though.
yeah.
They got some female comedians out there. Shout out to them.
A female friend of mine asked me.
Yep. Henny,
comedian CC,
Sonya,
yeah,
Local comedian? I have yet to meet these women.
what's the little short baby?
See what I'm saying?
Little
I
short
gotta
baby.
search it,
Sherry.
man.
Yeah.
Sherry.
They doing their thing,
Yeah.
bro. I really
They
want to
definitely
bring something
do.
together and do something. You know what I'm
Most
saying?
definitely.
It's and then we got Georgina here in Oklahoma City too. So.
Yeah.
And we got Latasha Featherstone, shout out, aka Maybelline.
Yeah.
So
So, you know,
Latasha here,
we
she's
need
in
everybody
Stillwater.
doing their thing. But we can't let comedy die.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
A friend of mine asked me the other day, she was thinking about jumping on stage, and I was like, do that shit. So, who knows? We might have another.
And that's the thing about it, like with comedy, you never know until you get out there and try that shit. And that's why, like, now whenever I go, like, you gotta give motherfuckers they little clap. Give motherfuckers they laughs, man. Don't be stingy with people's laughs and shit, man. Give them their little laughs, because it take a lot of balls to get up there in front of people and just be the center of attention and everybody all eyes on you, and you know what I'm saying? It's hard to do that shit.
You just gotta be comfortable. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And that's one thing, like you say, like
That's high.
like I say, like I never grew up, like I never just said I wanted to be a comedian, but you know, I've always felt something, you know what I'm saying? And I've always been silly. I've been always wanted to be something, you know what I'm saying? But I didn't know what it was. But once comedy came, it's like, bam, that's it.
That's what it is.
It's comedy.
You find your
Shit.
purpose, bro, then you find yourself. You know what
The
I'm
first
saying?
time I did it, it was dope.
Yeah,
it was like a
like-
rush.
Bro, it's like,
He's like, I ain't do this shit.
it's just, that's how the dope things feel.
I gotta do it again.
Like, oh yeah, I'm doing this again.
Hey, it
I'm
was
gonna
a
do
rush.
this again.
So you ain't got no videos or what you got? DVDs? What you?
I've got
Or you just straight on the internet?
I've got showcase reels. I've got audio drives that I was selling. I've got I got showcase reels. I've got the podcast videos. I'm on YouTube. I'm on Facebook. You know, and this is, you know, I do the podcast to stay relevant, and
Yeah.
I also be hitting open mics. Me and Damon done a few shows together.
Yeah.
So, you know,
So outside of the Bellagio, you have done nothing since.
I've done a few other shows after that. I did the Hot Summer Showcase at Kendall's. Then I did another. I did 2 shows after that or 3.
Didn't y'all just do another?
Yeah, that was. I did that
at the
one.
Bellagio too.
I did 1 at the Bellagio. Then I did 2 more shows after the
That's
Bellagio.
what I'm saying. Y'all did one at
Nah.
Kendall's and then.
Now, both of those are at Kendall's.
Oh, okay.
So I've done 2. I've done 3 shows at Kendall's.
Okay, you been running it up.
Yeah.
With the same material, or is this new material every time?
Every time it's a little bit of mix. Like I'll
Okay.
start out with some new shit, and then after a while the new shit will start running out, and then I'll fall back into, you know, the old shit. But usually I try, but lately I've been trying to, you know, try my new shit out at the open mics, but COVID kind of fucked everything up.
Yeah.
And then I switched jobs. I was broke for like a month.
Yeah.
I don't like going nowhere no money, so I set my ass at home.
Wow.
But now I got some money, and you finna start seeing niggas in the streets again.
So Michael Blackson just came in?
Did
He did.
I think so, yeah.
when was that?
Just like a month ago.
Somebody else is coming pretty soon.
What you
Not-
call
is
this
it
here
open?
now? Lavelle Crawford is
Lavelle
here
Crawford,
now
that's
at
what it
the
is.
That's what it is, yeah.
at the break time.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Shit
Yeah,
like
this
that.
weekend. So yeah.
They're not doing it like they used to before they COVID.
Where
shit.
is that at though?
Bricktown.
Downtown,
It's right now.
that's
You know where the Coke Center, the Coca-Cola Center? You know where the IHOP is?
So it's in there.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
in
right
there.
next-
Right
right
next
next
to
to
the-
it. Like when you went and kicked it with the 85 South guys, that was like before COVID, wasn't it?
Right.
They're not doing that shit because when Eddie Griffin came, I was gonna go see him and I wanted to like talk to him and all that.
Yeah.
But they was like, he ain't doing that shit.
Yeah.
It's the show and then this nigga leaving. And I was like, fuck that. So I didn't go. They ain't even had no tickets either. I waited too late. They was fucking sold out.
Yeah.
Anyway, but he wasn't doing that like meet and greet shit no more.
I went up there one time for an open mic and fucked around and caught Aries Spears. He went up on stage and did like 5-10 minutes or some shit like that.
Word just popped up there.
Popped up.
I need to start fucking with it, but I've been working on Wednesdays. I ain't been able to go.
Me too. Like, and that's the thing too. Like you say with COVID and coming in and going out of that shit.
You still
One
gotta
minute we
break
under
through.
COVID. No, it's like who haven't open mics because ain't none of the places where we
I
usually
stopped
do.
doing theirs.
Right, you know what I'm saying? We
We-
do open mics at bars
And that's
shit.
the thing now. And that's the thing, GP. We don't have no open mic no more. All the mics out there is they open mics. The one open mic we had, they stopped doing it. Shout out Mark Clinton.
I mean,
So what y'all gotta do then? Get your own shit.
That's the thing.
That's the thing. Pick another spot, and that's what we gonna do with it. We say
You got a spot?
we can run it up.
You find us a spot, GP.
I
We'll
need
talk about it.
community.
like I say, once again, we still in the COVID. Like I say, how
But
many
they
folks
opened
is
it up
gonna
back
come
up.
out?
They opened it back.
Kendall's
up.
is trying to do a little open mic thing too, so
Alright, you gonna put people in? Well, how many people will see?
How many people
I'm
did
not
y'all
gonna be
get at the Bellagio?
negative. Shit, I'm not gonna be the negative Nancy.
Yeah,
shit.
no.
You see what the fuck happened? Shit, put that shit on paper. Make
Hey,
that shit happen.
I'm make sure the crowd come out. You know what I'm saying? GP on the motherfucking thing.
yeah, I mean anything everybody come to a Damon Detroit event.
Yeah, come
We talking
on.
about an open mic.
I
We
mean,
talking about no event.
Nah, this ain't
We
no
talking
open
about
mic.
open mic.
This is gonna be.
You gotta put your name on it. Open Damon Detroit's open mic.
Yeah,
Shit.
shit.
Oh,
I
you
like
like the
that.
Lonely Bean?
So I ain't, it's just not that long.
What you mean like that long?
You only get like 3 minutes.
Is it 3 now?
4 minutes. I don't know.
You only used to get
Show.
4 minutes.
If you
Show.
can get in there, do you want that spot?
Well, yeah, you can definitely get in there and you take advantage of that shit. You can
want that
definitely get
spot?
in there. I've been in there a few times.
Do you want that or do you want the Bellagio?
Bellagio's nice.
Bellagio is like, I think that's something we should talk about after we get done with all this stuff. If we gonna really
We
do
can
something.
do
Yeah,
Y'all wanna keep it Bellagio,
that
that
long.
Bellagio is nice. You been there?
I was there. I was at the Lucy last night.
Oh, you was? You like it?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Black stage and all that. Cool.
I'm not the person you need to have this conversation with. You just let me know when you want me to show up and I'll be there. That's all I'm gonna say.
Man.
Shit, he trying to quarterback it with you.
Whatever, let's do that too.
All
Shit,
that.
he trying to quarterback it. He trying to put it together. Shit, you a part
And
of
what
it?
you trying to do? Weekly thing or monthly thing?
How you want to do it. Provide the sound and the ambition. Just like everybody.
Turn these fucking cameras off.
Yeah, we gotta get it, man. You know what I'm saying?
We can have a real conversation.
2021, man, we gotta get it, man.
It's going down.
It's
I mean,
going-
shit.
it's going
Yeah.
down.
My nigga over here talking like he was plugged and shit. Like, like you need a location.
Yeah.
My friend, you came to the right place.
That's all you
Is that what you trying to say? You need a location.
He said he about to put it together.
Put it together, man.
You need a facility.
Damn plug.
That's all y'all need.
You need a facility to warehouse your merchandise.
Come on.
Yeah. Ooh, they scar face over here.
It's like everybody has their own little thing. You know what I'm saying? Everybody doing something, but it's not like the comedy night. You know what I'm saying? It should be weekly. You know what I'm saying? Like
So-
it was at.
I mean, I've been hollering, I've been stressing this for a minute, you know what I'm saying? But finally
See,
someone
yeah.
is listening. That's all I'm
But at
saying.
the same time, we gotta come as packs. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we
You
need
can't-
at least 15 comedians
Yeah.
on roster.
I mean,
So-
California got so many like famous comedy spots. we can have that shit here, nigga. I've been saying this for a minute. Like, I've been wanting to do, like, my own fucking talk show here in the city, nigga, on some Tonight, CHiLLiN type shit.
Yeah.
But that's neither here nor there. I'm like, fucking steal my idea. Anyway. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That's why y'all need to turn the camera. We supposed to be talking about the show. And we over here spilling ideas.
Okay, so like GP, what's your goal with DJing? Like, what do you want to do with it?
Right now, man, I'm trying to get behind the artists that's rapping, doing their thing. I got Fully Mars, Psych the Don, and a couple other cats out there doing their thing.
You got your
going tour.
You got your word too.
Trying to go tour.
I've been wanting to bring back the old CHiLLiN circuit from like back in the day. I've been thinking like. Me and D was talking about this earlier.
Yeah.
If we could get like 3 or 4 more comedians that would commit to this shit too, but Cali is the mission. Like, we need to get to Cali, like twice a year, is what I was thinking. But you know, we can do some local shit and get that CHiLLiN circuit popping and do all the southern shit. You know what I'm saying? Like they did that, like on some motherfucking, on some Rudy Ray Moore type shit, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Y'all seen My Name is Dolomite on Netflix. I know y'all both seen that shit.
Dolomites.
I know y'all both seen that shit. It made it seem like it was so easy, even though that shit took place in the 70s. It's not that hard, nigga.
Right.
We could make a movie if we wanted to.
Definitely could.
My ambition
is a motherfucker. You use either one of these phones.
Right. You know what I'm saying? I don't necessarily have writing talent to write a movie, but you know what I'm saying? I know some niggas that do. But either way, I'm telling you, Dolomite kind of opened up my eyes. Shout out Eddie Murphy. And if you watching this Netflix, we coming, nigga. You know what I'm saying? We coming. Hulu, Netflix, Vice TV, Vice Land. Somebody's gonna pick up Myke the Comedian.
Somebody.
God damn it.
Detroit. So let me ask you, bro, who's some of your favorite DJs? You asked our favorite comedians. Who's your favorite DJ?
Man, Jazzy Jeff.
He went back.
Scratchy shit, yeah.
All the way.
Throwback shit, bro.
You got your own
Jeff?
equipment?
Yes, I got all that.
What was your first piece of equipment you got?
I had got a Pioneer controller. I didn't get like no turntable. Like that old shit. I just got that the new style of it. But you can do that old shit with the new shit.
Okay.
But it's just like a little controller.
That's cool.
So like you can scratch and do all that shit. Okay.
Yeah.
You pay at night, you got all your equipment yourself?
Yeah.
That's the way to do it, man. You know what? Did you teach yourself how to DJ too?
Yeah.
That's cool, man. I like that. Because it's like, I didn't know nothing about podcasting. I had to teach myself how to do all of this shit. And this like audio box that I record all this shit to, this is necessary. This is actually like a producer thing. Like to like make beats and shit. I'm using it for like its bare minimum. And that is just to record audio. But it can do 1,000 other things. But I just taught myself enough what I need to do. Yeah. And like when I first bought this shit, like I wanted to throw this shit against the wall after like 4 hours. Because I expected to master this shit in a weekend. But I don't think anybody can learn how to be a producer in a weekend.
You gotta watch. You gotta work this shit out.
But I'm still learning how to fuck with this shit. But I feel like it's dope that instead of going out and finding someone to teach you some shit, you do it yourself. And that's why I asked you that. Like, did you like learn from anybody, or you just like self-taught?
Self-taught.
And them is like the best people to do things, the ones that talk themselves. Like the best fighters is the self-taught fighters and the street brawlers that's been coming up fighting. The best comedians is the motherfuckers that had probably the worst, sometimes even like the worst pain and lives and tragedy. They can come to build them. Best comedians.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you said, you've been like this your whole life.
Right.
I'm the same way. My mouth has gotten me into like so much shit and trouble. Like
fights.
Just behind some shit that I said I thought it was funny.
Oh shit.
And it was funny. Is the nigga that I was talking about didn't think it was funny. But like with them.
Or like your shit be funnier than what a motherfucker expect.
Man.
Motherfuckers get mad because your shit was funnier than what they said.
Like I got in trouble growing up, because like I was in the car with my uncle that's a pastor and his wife reciting Dave Chappelle jokes. And I'm like 8 years old. And I'm like reciting this nigga shit in the car full of like the pastor. And my mom was in the backseat like, you know what I mean? Like, I was that kid.
Nah, I wouldn't get in trouble for that.
I was that kid. Like,
I was getting in trouble in school.
Yo, dig this. The first time I technically ever told jokes on stage in front of people.
I was in church.
Man, my daddy had it was a big ass, thick ass book of dirty jokes. And I had that motherfucker. I used to steal that motherfucker. I remember one joke. It was talking about an elephant was in the jungle, right? And the elephant out there, and there was some motherfucking monkeys, and they was throwing coconuts at the elephant, fucking with the elephant, right? So it's a little bird, and he see what was going on. So the little bird fly over there and chase the monkeys off and shit. And so the elephant like, oh, thank you for chasing the monkeys off. What can I do? How can I ever repay you? Right. And the bird like, well, shit, you know, it's always been my dream to fuck an elephant. Like, if you let me hit that shit, like, nigga, we even. I got you, baby. Yeah. So the elephant sit there like, alright, fuck it. So the bird fly back there, start hitting that shit, right? The elephant back there, the bird back there hitting it. The monkeys then came back, right? So the monkeys then come back and they see the bird back there fucking the motherfucking elephant. And they laughing. They start throwing motherfucking coconuts at the elephant. And the elephant getting hit in the head like, ah, ooh, shit, ouch, ouch. The bird talking about some, oh, I'm sorry, am I hurting you?
That was your first dirty joke?
That's my first dirty joke.
I heard a lot of dirty jokes.
This shit was funny as hell. This shit was ridiculous. Like, that was like, and I remember that shit. That's ridiculous.
That was a long ass joke to remember.
And you remember the Yo Mama books and shit? You remember when you had the book fairs at school and shit, nigga? Yo Mama, like the roasting book.
I remember Laffy Taffy got jokes in there. Yep, corny ass fucking joke. I think my first nasty joke was the okay, remember that one where like the first day of school, the kid was late, teacher asked where were you at, he was like on top of Blueberry Hill.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
The second day, another kid was like, where was you at? On top of Blueberry Hill.
Yeah, I remember that one. Yeah, okay, that might have been my first. You talking about what I said is law? That shit law.
I know, okay, what about the one where he was, the daughter was like, okay, Dad, can I get in the shower with you? And he was like, okay, don't look down. She gets in the shower, she looks down. Dad, what's that? It's my snake. The next day, Mom, can I get in the shower with you? And she was like, don't look up, don't look down. She looked up and she looked down. Mom, what's that? Those are my headlights. She looked down. Mom, what's that? That's my garage. And the same night, she got into bed with her parents. And they was like, okay, but don't look under the covers. And then she did, and she was like, Mom, turn on your headlights. There's a snake in your garage.
I heard something.
It's told similar different
I
ways.
heard a different version of it or some shit. It was like a snake in the bush.
Yeah, okay, I said, what did I say, garage or garage?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm high.
Garage.
I'm high. Fuck you guys. Whatever.
Nah, but yeah.
You know what I was trying to say, man. You remember that old ass fucking joke.
Yeah, I remember that shit.
I think I heard that shit in 5th grade the first time.
Man, you know all the little mailman hitting the wife.
Oh, yeah.
Milkman and shit.
You want the milkman job.
And you know what, though? I always wondered about shit like that. Like,
that was their Facebook and shit.
Like back in the day, like when niggas was going off to like war and shit, like it was a nigga.
Yeah,
it was
Jody, nigga. That's
nigga
who
fucking
Jody
your wife.
is.
Like you was over there fighting for your country.
Every time.
That shit happened now.
Fucking your wife.
Niggas be fucking.
And like even now, because I've done.
Let him go.
You is recording.
Let him go.
I'm not gonna let that man.
Wait, hold up. Okay, hold up. Wait.
4, 5,
I know I'm
6, 7, 8, 9.
I'm not the only nigga in the room that is knocked off a married woman. I'm sorry, I cannot refuse to believe that.
I plead the fifth.
What the fuck?
I plead plead
Okay, well
the fifth.
that answers the question
1,
right
2,
there.
3, 4.
That answers. That answers my question.
No, it don't.
What bullshit, nigga? You didn't have some wedding rings. You
Nope.
seen some motherfucking 12 size shoes. You knew what your fucking shoes.
I'll tell the God honest truth. I almost fucked one married woman and then I stopped.
Like midway, like your dick was in, and you was like, ah.
He's like, oh yeah, I can't do that.
I didn't even put my meat there. I was just like, nah, I can't.
That's what he did, right?
He got halfway, he put the tip in,
put the
like,
tip in,
nah.
I was like, nah.
You keep some head
I
now.
ain't even. I wish I would have got some meat. I couldn't even do that. I was like, I'm good. Like,
Damn, man, I'm bad. I'm like a horrible person, because I didn't
I don't know. I ain't gonna say you a horrible person,
I mean,
but that's just me and my morals and how I feel. How you feel is how you feel. Shit.
I can't ever get married, because I know this is, karma's gonna be a bitch. That's me. All the fucked up shit out of me. Like, I just know.
Fucked up shit.
Nah, and that's what I'm saying. Like, that's just one thing I didn't do. Shit, I did some bullshit.
Yeah, you probably did some
Nigga,
work.
I got 2 daughters. Nigga, that's it. That's all my kids. Nigga, I did some
They the
bullshit.
same age.
No, they not. I done pulled some bullshit.
DjGp, have you done been down there? You done been in some man's yard before? Niggas don't answer that question like, man, you trying to get me shot, bro. I know a nigga right now that got stalked by. I know a nigga right now that's getting stalked by a nigga like, I know you fucking with these bitch getting text messages. I'm like, damn, that is fucking crazy.
And she married to a nigga, he locked up. I don't think you count.
So look, that's the question. That's like,
I'm doing you a favor. You locked up.
like,
man.
especially if I don't know the dude, like,
Right.
if you locked up and you gon' be locked up, like, I don't understand how females be loyal to a nigga that's locked up. Like,
I mean,
what you
if it ain't gonna be me, it's gonna be somebody else.
Like,
You might as well just be me and the next person to this.
crazy.
I might as well get a turn.
Shit.
I mean, I'm looking.
He said I might as well get a turn.
I mean, well, let's add
I'm sure.
on the flip side. If you was married and your wife got sent up for doing the deed, like, what you gonna do? Look, everybody, we got a conversation. Let me holler at you real quick.
I mean, shit. It is what it is, man. You gotta give a motherfucker. See, that's part yeah.
Like, look here, dog.
You gotta do something. You gotta do something.
Damn.
That's what you have to do.
Damn, niggas
That's
ain't
what you gotta
shit.
do. You have to figure something out.
Niggas
Gotta
ain't
get them
shit.
You gotta get them conjugal visits.
Niggas ain't shit. I can't be out.
He's
I
got
ain't
on the list.
I'm gonna keep real with you. I can't.
But you
I
gotta
can't-
keep that same energy if it was on the flip side. That's the fucked up part about it. And that's the thing where a lot of
If I go to jail, I'm going to
dudes
jail
don't want
with.
to say shit on. Niggas don't want to.
If I go to jail, like, nigga, I already know. Like, I'm going to jail with, like, somebody's gonna fuck my bitch. I'm already. It's spending. I mean,
It's gonna happen. You're
yeah.
gonna fuck somebody. It's
I mean, if I'm gonna be gone for 6 months or longer, like, somebody's gonna fuck my bitch.
some years.
Yeah, you start like 14.
Yeah, it's a wrap. Somebody
Like,
gonna hit that.
Yeah.
She gonna move on.
Right.
Fucking around. I'm like, she about to focus on her. It's all good. Just be my friend.
Right.
Shit. Like, shit. I need somebody to talk to sometimes. Like, shit.
Send me pictures or
If
something.
Look! Tell that nigga. Alright, nigga said send me some pictures.
Hey, shit.
We need some news.
Just send me some pictures or something. Like,
Videos,
help a nigga out.
Like, goddamn.
Please. But yeah, man, like,
Shit, send me.
honestly, shit, if you gonna be out there doing that shit, you gotta realize that shit, like, shit.
Like, if I could be like, yo, you can only have girls. And like, and know that she would only do girls, but like, I couldn't, you know we can prove that shit. Like, she can say that shit all day, but nigga laying right next to me.
It is what it is, brother. Shit, girls gonna be girls.
I ain't gonna lie. I mean, if she was in jail and she asked, I'd lie like a motherfucker.
Baby, you been fucking somebody?
Oh,
That's how you get caught. That's how you get caught. See? Your shit flying already. Look, you caught.
Right.
She got her cousin.
Putting that shit on mute and shit.
She got her cousin Keisha over there watching you, all kind of shit. Nigga.
Her kids at the house.
You don't even know.
Right.
It's her kids like that.
Kids okay? Yeah, they.
So do you rap too, bro?
Nah, I just DJ.
You make beats too? Just DJ, straight DJ.
Yeah, we talked about that
I'm hot.
I know.
Just because he DJ don't mean he can do them other things. I don't think we asked him.
Okay, so like, if you was to like, let's just fuck around with some dumb shit. If you was to like, if you was to compose a bank robbery, who would be your heist crew? Go.
Anybody?
Anybody.
Michael J. White.
Okay, wait, I'm talking about like niggas you know for real.
No, niggas,
I'm talking like,
anybody.
I meant like niggas you know for real. I meant like,
hell no, I'm not like this is shit like nigga the purge might pop off. We might need to do some shit.
like,
I'm not letting y'all know who I'm riding with. Michael J. White, Ving Rhames.
You can't put you can't tell us
Samuel L.
you can't tell us
Jackson.
your real crew.
No.
Hey, the real.
I'm about to be like, nigga, Pookie, the nigga James, black ass Myke from around. Nigga, no, you're not about to pull up. Oh, he was with them. Round them up. No.
I see you thought of the question before.
Nope.
That's why he had his.
That was off the cuff. That's an off the cuff. I'm gonna do improv. That's my next thing. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna level up.
Oh,
I'm gonna level up. I'm done stand up. I'm about to level up and start doing improv and shit.
my sides hurt, nigga. That nigga said, I'm not telling you my real high school. But you thought of one. That's the killer part. Like, you already have an answer. You have an answer for that. And like, if we wasn't rolling right now. What happened? Oh, go ahead, bro. I mean, this is live.
I ain't really think of it. Nah, man, I ain't really think of it, but I'm like, shit, off the top of my head, nigga, Michael J. White, he gonna beat some motherfuckers up. Ving Rhames.
You know,
Ving Rhames.
I was gonna say like Blade and some more extra motherfuckers.
See what I'm saying? Ain't nobody about to name they homies, nigga.
Yeah, you heard me?
I'm not about to get the homies incriminated, my G. Like,
If they ain't none of them niggas got none of that right there. We gotta get in and get out.
like, me and Big Homie was gonna ride out and we was gonna get all them niggas. Like, shit, we was gonna hop in this Mustang and we was gonna ride out. We was gonna
wait. First off, that's like the worst
What?
heist vehicle ever.
What you mean?
Fucking Mustang.
It gotta be fast. This is a 2-man crew, baby.
You must not be trying to get a whole lot of money.
This is a 2-man crew. We about to get these
So
bags.
you didn't get all that shooting for $100,000.
I don't know, man. Come on, man. Shit. Now look. All my shit.
I'm sorry.
I told you I didn't think of this shit before. I didn't.
I'm sorry. I watched Takers last night, so I'm
See?
feeling like I want
See
to
what
take
I'm
some
saying?
shit.
See what I'm saying?
Feel like I want to take some shit.
Oh, wow.
We can do it, man.
Oh, man, I'm not rapping shit. We is on camera. What is wrong with you? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We robbed. Hey, man, get this man. Where's your list of questions? You ain't got no list of questions on here.
Look.
Freestyle.
You want to add, he freestyling
Wait,
all this shit.
Look, I know.
This nigga in front of all these cameras talking about nigga, we can rob him. No, we can't. Not Damon Detroit. Oh.
See,
that's what happened to the lava lamp.
right?
How many of y'all got a lava lamp? Niggas be leaving it. I didn't know you couldn't. Well,
You really
Yeah,
not.
you
I had to Google that shit because after my shit started getting stuck to the top like that,
Yeah, you can't.
I was starting to real. I asked Google why the fuck is it doing that, and it was like, nigga, because you left it on for 2 weeks.
You burned the light out.
It separated from whatever.
Google
like,
told you that?
Yeah, Google told me that. Like, nigga, you left it on for 2 weeks.
It ain't say nigga.
Look, you heard me?
Like,
What if it did?
That's racist. How the fuck Google know you a nigga?
Wait,
Google just already
Yo,
know everybody
Your phone
niggas
do
like,
know what you is.
Yo.
like, nigga. I guess
Google
my
is
way you
racist
spell
as fuck.
shit,
Talking all
look,
that.
check this
you
out.
listen to
Let me see your phone. I'm gonna show you some racist
got that
ass shit on
iPhone?
Google. Let me see your phone.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Siri on there, bro.
Go to Google. Go to your Google app. I'm gonna show you some racist ass shit about Google, bro. Go to your Google app. Check this shit out. This is funny as hell. Though.
This is live.
It is live, but this is gonna be funny as hell. Go to your Google.
Okay.
Let me see. Google. What is a porch monkey?
According to WKYC.com, porch monkey is a negative stereotype referring to a lazy black person.
Okay.
Nigga, I did this shit 2 years ago. It didn't say all that shit at first. At first, the bitch just said a black person. Nigga, I died laughing. I asked it another racial. What's the other one I asked it? I asked it another racial term, and it was like a black person. I was like, fuck, that shit was funny. Probably because I was high as fuck at the time. But it was funny as hell. And I was like, Google racist as fuck.
Yeah.
Goddamn Google. Goddamn.
Somebody put that shit in.
I mean, shit. It is what the fuck it is, man. We already know what the fuck these motherfuckers,
I said,
these companies,
I asked
these
it what
all
a,
this shit.
I asked it what a DjGp was, and it said a black person. It said a lazy black person.
That's bullshit. We know what it is, man. These motherfuckers ain't hear shit from us, man. We want to turn blind eyes to shit. So now it's getting to the point where our generation and nigga folks younger than us, you know what I'm saying? People sick of this shit. We sick of this racism. We sick of being held back. Nah, y'all not about to continue to do this shit to us.
I saw on Facebook that like 19 black families put all their money together and bought like a small town, almost damn near a city or whatever. And it's like, you know, shit like that makes me wonder like we could do that too, man.
Ain't nothing wrong with it, man. That's a beautiful thing.
But the thing is, the niggas that got the white bitches, you niggas can't come in. You can't bring your white bitches in. And the black chicks that got white boyfriends, and niggas can't come in.
That's hey. You feel like hey. That's how Myke feels, you know. Hey, see, that's what this Facebook pausing your ass. That's social media.
What? So, because I said the white folks can't come to the black kingdom?
Hey, man, listen. That's how you feel.
Oh, was you gonna bring some white bitches into the
I'm
kingdom?
not saying.
You trying to bring?
I'm
Damon's
for
trying
it.
to bring white bitches into the kingdom, y'all.
I'm not saying I'm for it or against it.
Damon's trying to bring white bitches to the.
We'll see what happens.
You trying to bring white bitches to the motherland?
I'm saying bring that shit to everybody. Let's all sit down and talk about
Your
it.
mom said don't bring them in the
I'm
house.
not about to make this decision.
She said, your mama said don't bring them white bitches in my house.
So what we do with the, because since if you gonna say that, then what we gonna do about these motherfuckers that have these mixed kids that got white mamas? Right.
Take the baby.
You gonna take them babies away from their mamas?
Yeah,
You gonna take them babies away from their daddies or vice versa? If it's a sister with a black kid with a white baby daddy, you gonna rip them kids away from their daddy? What you gonna do about motherfuckers like, what about a motherfucker like Gary Owen?
The white boy?
The white boy comedian.
He's
That's married to a black woman.
He's
Come
married to a black woman.
Come on, my G.
Gary Owen?
Yeah, come on, my G. Nah, you can't. No white people, remember? Gary Owen can't come in.
He can't come in. Nah, he can't come in.
He can't go in?
Nah, he can't come in. Gary Owen.
His girl.
Oh, yeah.
His girl and his mixed baby.
His wife
He
can come in.
can't.
Oh, yeah, she come in.
Oh, you gonna fuck his wife, huh?
I didn't say that shit, Damon. You did.
I'm asking.
I ain't say
I'm
that.
asking.
So
I just said she can come in.
what about your girl, Tiffany Adams?
She can come in.
She done cut her hair off. She She went crazy.
Why you say she went crazy? Because she cut her hair
Tory
off?
Lanez can't come in.
Tory Lanez.
Tory Lanez can't come in.
Megan,
You trying to
Fuck that
shoot?
nigga. I'm with you. He ain't heard nothing on my end. Why you say Tiffany Haddish going crazy though? Cause she cut her hair?
Just because she's seen too much of that, what they call it, non-disclosure parties.
She did because she went to one and had cut her hair again.
No, it was a ritual. It was probably like some type of code or some shit.
That was what they did at the party. You gotta shave your head.
Okay.
Was that not like expressed before I came? Is this something like just expressed? Did she know this? She didn't know this beforehand.
Yeah.
Like if you got cut my hair come to the party,
But they already knew that just because.
If I got cut my hair to come to your party, nigga, I don't want to come to your
the
party.
route you gotta take, you know what I'm saying?
I don't want to come to your
party. The illumination is real.
For real, they come for Tiffany already? Already? She ain't never know. Okay.
Yes, she knows. All the movies come on now.
I guess.
When you touching them numbers.
She makes me wonder, like, nigga, do I even want to fuck with this
That's
shit?
why Cat banged on her and said that's the only reason why they gave you a special, because she really not that funny.
I kind of want to fuck, so I'm not going to say if
that's
she's funny or not.
That's the only why she get a pass.
What? Niggas want to fuck. I mean, she ain't really all that cute, though.
She'll get on stage because of the way it was here.
Hey, man.
Hey, man.
Don't, I ain't
funny enough.
Hey, don't Harvey Weinstein me, nigga. I'm not that kind of nigga.
Bro, he ain't gonna put you
I'm
up
not
there.
that kind of nigga. Like, hey,
you want this like...
Whoa, hey. Turn all that shit off. Hey.
You got a mix, so you put a mix on
Whoa. Now, what she did not do to get on the show. It's between me and her. But you not finna Harvey Weinstein me, nigga. Hold up. First off, bitches know up front. We fucking.
Oh,
if we do a show together.
See what I'm saying?
So it's not like.
Look at that. Two times stimulation.
Wait
a minute.
Look at it.
Lady.
Hey, we live. Hey, you think we not, nigga? No, wait a minute.
That's him.
Hey!
That was not. The views expressed.
Is this on? Listen, is this
views
on paper
expressed on this live in front of these verbals?
I don't know.
Do not represent Damon Detroit.
Is this a verbal or is this?
Do not.
It's in the contract.
It's in the contract.
That's in the contract. That's in the
Mike
Mike Stevens contract.
You signed that motherfucker.
Mike the comedian. If
I do any kind of fucking comedy show in Hollywood, if any of the motherfucking comedians want to get on, you ain't gonna meet you.
Yeah, you got to. Because you're not about to walk past me.
Because you're not going to upstage me on my shit.
Yeah.
And be funny than me.
I don't know what to say.
And a lot of those women gotta do that, but
they got jokes, and I just
That's why
especially
Monique.
you funny.
That's why Monique.
That's why Monique didn't get hers.
Come on,
nah, man.
Hollywood wanted to fuck Monique, but she didn't want to fuck like that.
She didn't want to fuck like that.
She didn't want to fuck like that. Yeah, because she was fucking
like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
So look, y'all niggas crazy.
That's where it go.
So you mean to tell me?
Shout to him.
You mean to tell me?
Come on.
That if you was on the show with location,
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking of a cute, funny female comedian. Let's just say some more. Her nasty ass.
Okay.
You know, you walk by a dressing room, that motherfucker door open.
That's a different question you asking, bro. That's not the same as what the fuck you just said.
Okay.
That's not the same as, nigga, in my contract, you gotta give me some pussy, or you can't be on my show.
Yeah, because that's
different.
really gonna fucking work. But like, you know, serious. I'm
Seriously, what?
seriously,
Nigga,
seriously, nothing.
I mean,
I'm
some
trying
more, nigga.
some more
That's
fine. I'm
rare.
just gonna say some more fine in the
Pressure. I've
motherfucker.
always had a crush on her.
I'm gonna say she fine in the
Earl
motherfucker.
chocolate.
But I'm gonna say this: if I do any fucking movie with Sanaa Nathan, she will be fucked. That is only.
On the table. Move that shit off the goddamn table.
Yeah.
Move that shit off.
I'm not about to give you no pussy, nigga.
You this man.
Cause you in this goddamn like, what? Someone replace him. Who is this guy?
Bro, if I ever get to LA and I get to the woods,
don't do that shit.
And I do a show.
Don't do that shit around me.
And I do a show. And I do a show. And Shorty is there. It's going down.
It's going down.
Don't tell me Sanaa's in the crowd. Because then the whole show becomes about Sanaa. I'm just saying.
Let me shut up. I'm about, oh, shit. Sanaa lady.
Sanaa lady.
Don't, I'm just saying, don't catch no charge.
Nah,
don't
man.
catch like
I'm just saying, like,
Great.
if when we just know that just know that when we go, I'm just saying, just know that when we go to LA, we gotta make. Yo,
I love you.
Yo,
I love you.
Yeah.
Sanaa, what's wrong with you?
yo, straight up. Just know when we go to LA, I might disappear for a little bit.
Hey man, don't catch no motherfucker.
I might,
Stalking.
if I don't come back for a couple days, just just check, just
Have you been out there?
I've been out there once, not for work, but I've been out there kicking. But I ain't been out there for work. I want to go out there to work.
On that strip, just get in.
I want to hit the Comedy Store, man. That's like where all the legends been going.
Los Angeles.
And I also want to go to Sanaa Nathan's house.
You gotta go by yourself. You gotta go by yourself, baby. I'm not fucking with you.
Yo, we finna go for a ride. Where we going? To my friend's house.
Catch an Uber. Let me out. Doe. I'm be like that nigga on Boys and Us. Doe.
Right.
Be like Trey. Doe. Let me out. Like nigga, pull this bitch over. I'll catch an Uber back to the hotel.
Nah, bro, you gotta roll with me to the house, bro.
I'm not. You gonna get your charge. You already said you gonna try to put your meat in it. Put your little pink thing hanging out.
Right. Already.
You got your little pink thing hanging out. You nasty.
I ain't gonna walk into a house with my dick in my hand.
Yes, you are.
Nah.
Yes, you are.
Nah.
Hey, yo! Yo! This your fan. What's up? Myke, baby.
Yeah.
Gotta give you this pipe.
From the O.
From the O, baby. I'm about to give you this meat.
Like put this 4-5 down.
You want this beef? Huh?
But nah, like you ever like think about how you would react if you met certain celebrities? Like I don't necessarily would like get like what's the word? Starstruck?
Yeah.
If it's like a guy. Like I love the Weeknd's music. Like love the Weeknd. Like
Right.
dopest artist in the world.
Right.
But like if I met the nigga, I'd be like, yo, what's good?
Yeah.
Like you know what I mean?
I
Cool.
done met a couple dudes. Like I smoked with Devin the dude before one time.
Yeah, it's different with it, but like it's different for me for like when it's women.
Mm-hmm.
Like
yeah, that would be the difference.
Yeah.
Like, dudes, like I seen somebody, it wasn't E40, it was somebody I seen him. I was like, hey man, I like your music, man. Keep doing your thing. And he was like, for sure. And kept it pushing, like shit, like cool. But like women, like yeah, I can see myself like damn near being starstruck, fucking with certain women.
Like, I mean, not just like Meg Thee Stallion. Like, if I saw her, I'd be like, oh. You know, it'd be a little weird at first. I'd be like,
It'd be a little weird.
I'd be like, oh shit. I'd be cheesing the whole time. I just like I wouldn't stop smiling. I don't know, cause I'd be looking at her the whole time, just like. But then part of me has been like, man, she's just a regular girl. Just back her down. But at the same time, like, this regular girl is worth like $1 million.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like you
That don't mean shit.
can't just put that Atari game on it. Like, fuck.
You gotta be you though.
Become my Amazon.
Motherfucker like you, she like you, she don't. Oh well.
Amazon delivery ass.
Just don't catch no stalker case.
Nah, man, I keep this shit mad player though.
What?
I keep this shit mad player though. Like, I'm just gonna sit on top of her.
What you mean sit on top?
You sit up on her like she's like, what's going on? I'm one of them kind of niggas.
Don't do that, big fella. Let that all breathe. You hear me? Let her breathe.
Like, you just be cool the whole time. You don't fuck around with a celebrity female.
I don't know what I do. Probably not. I'll be cheesing like a motherfucker. I know me.
Depends on who it is, too.
I know I'll be cheesing like a motherfucker.
Yeah, I'm taking it from
It depends on who it is. Because if it's like fucking,
Lisa Ray or something.
if it's Lisa Ray, I'd just be like, it's like my auntie or some shit.
Mm-mm.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I need that right
like, what the fuck would you say to Lisa Ray?
there.
Is that career? Yo, if you watching this week, my man said what's good.
Lisa, what's up? That's pop.
Well, shit, man, I appreciate y'all coming out here fucking with me tonight. Before I get y'all out of here, the name of the show was called CHiLLiN WiT, and I always ask my guests before I get them out of here. You can chill with anybody in the world, living, dead, fictional, whoever it may be, anybody. Besides present company, of course. Who would you chill with and why?
I would chill with Snoop. Not smoke some of that gas, man.
Oh, not just hang out with Snoop, you just want to sniff weed. Snoop smoke too much for me. I ain't on that level. Like, I smoke with Snoop for all of 15 minutes and I'm ready to tap out.
He OG stands, man.
I can't fuck with Snoop for no longer than 15 minutes.
I just want to ride with him.
He smoke weed like I smoke cigarettes.
Like, super duper.
Like, I be ready to cry.
You gonna be super duper.
I would go to sleep on that nigga. Like, I ain't gonna lie. You keep giving me blunts and shit, I'm gonna just go to sleep, man. Fuck the bullshit. And I'll just wake up. You'll probably be gone.
Nah, Snoop. Snoop.
You'll probably still be sitting there smoking.
Snoop. Nephew.
Oh, you up down here?
Yeah. Hit this, nephew.
Right.
Shit, in the studio on your ass.
Who would you chill with?
Who would I chill with? That's a hard ass question, man. Because you think motherfuckers be cool just because you like them.
Like, you like their music and shit.
Yeah,
whatever.
you go chill with them and them motherfuckers be assholes.
That's what I was getting ready to say. When you finna have all the motherfucking celebrities in your bank heist and shit, how you know Michael J. White ain't a pussy in real life? I'm just saying, like, niggas be having them motherfucking, like, what's the motherfuckers with toy muscles? Like, niggas just be swole for nothing.
Just for nothing, man.
He might be soft in real life.
That's fucked up.
I'm just saying.
Who would I chill with? That's, you fucked up
my bad. Go ahead.
We
been having fun. I'm sorry. Normally my show was an hour, but we've been going for an hour and 20 now.
Hour and 20 damn minutes.
But I've been having a good time.
Let me say this. I would chill with motherfucking.
You threw that at my toe, bro.
Oh damn, did I hit your toe?
I hit my big toe.
My bad. You got that bunion and shit.
I do.
Oh,
My bad. Probably busted.
Oh damn, did I really? No. That shit look a little shiny and shit.
My kids hanging my toe, man. Daughters, don't have none.
Ah, shit, I got two of them. Man, I would chill with Dave Chappelle, though. Like, real shit. And just chop it up with him and see
You
what
probably
type
got
of
no
shit.
weed, though.
He smoke. You know, he blow.
He
Dave
smoke.
Chappelle be smoking.
You know, there's one time I chilled with him, he probably wouldn't have no weed on.
Nah, that nigga ass.
He got that vape now. He high all the time. He had that vape on him in the award show. He made that award show so much fun. So the Def Jam 25, he made that shit so funny. Like, he made the whole show. I think, so that's who you want to chill with, Dave Chappelle?
Dave Chappelle.
I think I'm going to chill with Sanaa. We gonna talk about we and her gonna make Predator versus something again. Cause we gonna do a Tyler Perry movie, something. We gonna do something. We gonna do some kind of movie together.
Yeah, fun with that. I hope that works out for you. You just don't try to hunch her. Don't be on there trying to hunt her.
Oh yeah, it's a love scene in this movie.
Trying to put your nose, sir.
It's a love
You're an
scene.
extra.
Fuck that.
You're supposed to put the plate on the table and walk off, sir. What are you doing? Don't talk to Miss Lathan.
Fuck that nigga. I come in there with the ooh-wop and steal that bitch. They keep on playing with me.
This nigga walking in with his with his gray sweats that he got from Amazon.
So now I got this print.
Here I am. I'm ready for my scene. I'm ready, sir.
Like,
where the fuck?
I ain't like 4 Viagra's in my shit.
Dude, you have a fucking heart attack. This nigga gonna have a heart attack before you even get there. Dude, this nigga say he gonna take 4 Viagra's.
Oh my god.
Nigga.
And it's,
Blow your heart up.
nah, I'll be alright.
What's that? Be alright.
I'll be alright.
I got my nut, nigga. Sick, nigga.
Well, man, I appreciate y'all coming and hanging out with me. This has been fun. Like I said, we went over time, but y'all niggas was a trip, and I ain't done this in a few weeks, so it was kind of fun to get in the vibe and everybody. Like I said, had to take a break, but I'm glad I got to start with some pretty good guests. It's a pretty good show. I want y'all to forget a lot of the stuff that I said while we were recording. I was just kidding. Shania Nathan is not in any danger.
We'll have to just put this on audio.
But this been another episode of CHiLLiN WiT. You know what it is, Myke the comedian, the joke guy, aka the nigga that fucking said it.
Nigga that fucking said it.
Yo, we out.